It's so great to be with you, and it's so good to return to gatherings in person and to see your smiling faces and to see you out there running up the streets. We're so glad you're here, and I'm honored to welcome Utah's Special Olympics, Utah's Law Enforcement Torch Run, and the Guardians of the Flame to City Hall just a couple of days before the much-awaited Summer Games begins. As Utah's capital city, we welcome you with open arms. Welcome to City Hall in Salt Lake City. As a city, as the capital city, we strive to be inclusive and equitable and build opportunities for everyone in our great city. I know that's something that the Special Olympics in Utah is very familiar with, and since its incorporation in 1971, this organization set out to transform lives through Special Olympics or through Olympic-style sports, and to bring communities together, fostering acceptance and inclusion of all people. We are with you, Special Olympics Utah. Here in Utah, the Department of Health has reported that 1 in 5 adults in Utah are living with a disability, and about half of those individuals have cognitive disabilities. Children and adults with intellectual disabilities experience significant differences in their overall health as well as access to health care compared with children and adults without intellectual disabilities. Your work for this reason and a million others remains as relevant as ever. And I know that you'll continue to be strong and focused in your goal to reach every individual in Utah who could benefit from the variety of life programs that you offer. Your work provides opportunities to continue to learn and excel in the world at large. Thank you for allowing us as Salt Lake City to be a part of this year's celebration. We are looking forward to working together for the well-being of all residents. I want to commend our public safety officers and all the law enforcement across the state of Utah who've participated in the torch run this year. The big guns. Yep. Yes. And of course, the many more who have participated since the event began in Utah 40 years ago. As the largest fundraising and awareness campaign for the Special Olympics Utah, your contributions have positively impacted the lives of not only the athletes themselves, but their families and everyone else around them. Our entire community benefits from this. Thank you for your dedication to this valued and really integral nonprofit and its mission. And now I want to share a few words with all of you as the athletes. You are amazing, and you set an example of strength and dedication to all of us. All the hours that you spend training and preparing with your teams and with your coaches are a testament of your greatness and how much you can achieve by showing up to do the hard work. I am so proud of you. Good luck to everyone who's participating this year. I can't wait to see you in action, and I'm so glad that in 2021 we're back to being together, celebrating you and your greatness, and coming together as a community. Now I'll turn some time over to the President and CEO of Special Olympics Utah, Scott Weaver. There's a little shadow.
Mayor Mendenhall, thank you. I'm new to the area, so I'm still learning my streets and politicians. So thank you for having us, and we are certainly excited to have Special Olympics Utah based here in Salt Lake City. We're right up the road at Foothill, so please stop by and see us. And again, I want to thank everyone for joining us today as the flame of hope is carried through the city on its way to Special Olympics Utah's Summer Games. As Mayor Mendenhall mentioned, will be taking place this Saturday at Granger High School in West Valley City. And to the officers, as guardians of the flame, I thank you for being diligent stewards of the flame of hope and for respecting its symbolism. In the same spirit as the Olympic flame at the Olympic Games, the flame of hope serves as a powerful representation of the Special Olympics movement and its display of your commitment to bringing hope, opportunities, and inclusion to Special Olympic athletes throughout the state of Utah. So on behalf of the athletes of Special Olympics Utah, I thank you for your support of our mission and your commitment to help us provide year-round sports training and athletic competition to over 2,000 athletes throughout the state. And speaking of training and competition, after 15 months of being sidelined due to COVID, the athletes of Special Olympics Utah have returned to the field of play and are competing this weekend in track and field, softball skills, and swimming. Unfortunately, due to an injury, one person not competing on Saturday is a friend, a board member, and an athlete, Amber Gertsch. Amber is a member of the Special Olympics Utah Board of Directors, an avid swimmer, a tireless walker. She does an amazing amount of virtual 5Ks. And I recently found out, this is something just her and I and her mom know, that she's a really good e-gamer. Anyways, again, thank you all for being here today. We appreciate your support. We hope that you'll join us at the Summer Games at Granger High School on Saturday. Be part of the final leg of the Law Enforcement Torch Run. And to tell you more about that is Amber. Amber, yeah.
I'm so overwhelmed with the honor to be able to thank our amazing police officers for all that they do. I've ran the torch run for a few years. I'm not a very good long distance runner, but I was able to finish because of help from some of the amazing police officers that walked with me. You guys inspire so many. We are all so grateful for you. As you can tell, I just totally love you. Special Olympic athletes love you, and we stand by you. My love for law enforcement started when I was really little. I am one that runs to the curb and waves as you guys drive by lights and siren. When I was little, I wanted to do a police officer birthday party. One of our neighbors was a highway patrolman. His name was Officer Ball. My mom surprised me and had him show up in his squad car. I will never forget that day. I remember sitting up front on his lap in awe. I had my arm around his neck, showing my love for him. You guys will always be special to me, and I appreciate what you do. I have a special wall that I call my hero wall, and it has patches for police officers, EMTs, fire. You guys are special, and we appreciate you. And I thank you for running in the torch run. We appreciate you guarding the Flame of Hope. Chief Brown, would you mind coming up here for a minute? I wish I could do this for every officer out there, but I can't. Since he represents you, this is for all of you guys.
Amber.
Thank you for your service.
Wow, how do I follow that, Amber? Thank you so much. You and all the Special Olympic athletes, just like Amber, you are the reason we do this, that law enforcement is such an instrumental supporter of Special Olympics. We love seeing how, through the power of sports, people with intellectual disabilities discover new strengths, abilities, skills, and successes. Athletes find joy, confidence, and fulfillment on the playing field and in life. It was this that inspired an officer in Kansas to gather his friends and fellow officers to carry the flame of hope for the athletes of the Special Olympics. That flame has been burning bright for the last 40 years. And in those 40 years, law enforcement has raised $904 million. That's right, $904 million. That's 904 million items from the dollar menu. Think about that. Raising funds through torch runs, polar plunges, tip-a-cops, and many other activities and events, all led by law enforcement. That is what has brought us to the $904 million that we have raised for Special Olympics. That is why it's so important for law enforcement, because we know how important it is to the athletes your hard work, not only in your sport, but in your communities. That means a lot to us, and I want you to know that we love you and we support you. Thank you. This year we kicked it back into gear. We haven't done this for a little bit after a wild 2020. We came together for 14 local law enforcement torch run legs with 25 different agencies and 641 officers and Special Olympic athletes from across Utah running as Guardians of the Flame. Wow! What a comeback. Take that, 2020. We want to extend a big thank you to all the officers who jumped back into law enforcement torch run this year. Thank you, officers. This means a lot. We are also excited to continue to grow our program here with the Special Olympics of Utah. Thank you so much to the coaches, the parents, the sisters, the brothers, the cousins, the aunts, the uncles, co-workers, neighbors, and all the supporters of Special Olympics Utah. We are so grateful for your continued support and are happy to be able to offer Special Olympics Utah to the children and adults with intellectual disabilities in Utah. Now, let the flame of hope continue to its final destination at the Summer Games this Saturday at Granger High. Thank you.